Joining me now, two students from Oxford High School. They were there during the shooting. Javon Pittman, a senior and a close friend to two of the victims, Justin Schilling and Tate Myre, who we just saw that heartbreaking video from, was one of his football teammates. Jonte Pittman is his younger brother there on the right. He's a sophomore at Oxford High School, and their parents, Jamar and Ty. Thank you, all of you. I cannot imagine how awful this week has been for all of you, especially for you, Javon. I know you were in the building at the time and on the phone with your dad. How are you doing today, and how are your friends doing as you all try to deal with this, Javon?
I'm doing a little better from yesterday. I'm coping with it. My friends, I've talked to them. Some of them are doing okay, and some of them are still in shock from the event.
I can imagine. You know, I'm grateful for your family. I'm sure you're grateful for them because they have surrounded you through this experience. And I know that it's not easy to speak out about these things. Javon, why have you wanted to? Why have you wanted to speak about this?
Because I just wanted to share my side of the story and wanted the world to know that how good of friends Tate and Justin were, and how they were just good kids, did what they had to do, and went in there, worked hard. Tate always worked hard at practice. He always would give encouraging advice. He was our captain, one of our captains for our football team. So he was being a good leader, and a leader he was. And Justin, he had this great attitude with him. He just was a good friend, had a great smile, always was there to make you laugh. He was such a smart kid.
I'm glad that you're talking about them, because obviously there's so much focus on this alleged shooter, but I do want people to remember these young people who lost their lives, and what a great young man Tate Myre, as you can just tell from that little piece of video. He just has incredible strength and a great spirit, and I'm glad that you're here to remember him today. Javon, I do want to ask you, though, now that we're learning about this meeting that the parents had when they came in, had you seen anything online? Was there any buzz or talk at school about concerns about any of this?
No, I didn't see any concerning things about prior to the shooting. I don't know why he would do this. I didn't know anything.
Yeah, and let me ask your mom and dad, Jamar, maybe I'll start with you. You know, when you learned this, that the parents were brought in twice in the past couple of days, and that they had a meeting with the parents and with this student, what did you think about that?
Well, I really don't know the full story on why the parents was called to the school. I just feel that if maybe this was probably one of the times you should have just took your kid home once you met face to face with the school. But I guess everything must have been good enough for them to send him back to class, but they didn't know his motive or what he was trying to do. I mean, as a parent, if I got called up to kid's school for 2 days in a row, we know that's a red flag right there. Something's wrong. So we would have took him home with us and probably started another day, the following day, to see what's going on, or why are you acting out, that we never had to come up to school twice in 2 days in a row like that. So that's kind of a red flag to me for when we saw the news and they said the parents have been at the school the day prior of the event and the day before.
We're still putting it all together, obviously, you all and us covering it. But Ty, it would appear that he must have probably had that gun with him when he went to that meeting, or maybe he had stashed it somewhere. What are your thoughts on this? And have you talked to other parents about this part of the story?
I couldn't believe, too. I said, as a parent, as a mom, you know your kids, you know their behaviors even before the dad, because you carry these kids. So as moms, we know their sleeping patterns when they're even in our stomachs. And I know when my kids are off, I know when they've done something and they're trying to hide it. So I just think that at that moment, being called in that previous day and that morning, I would have had to have a serious talk with my kid, like what is seriously going on with you? And just to bring him home for a minute and try to get inside of his head and see what was going on. The parents I have talked to have felt the same way. We don't so much put it on the school admin to send him home, but as parents, it is our responsibility to know what's best for our kids and to know our kids. But this has just happened. We've been making sure we talk to our kids, ask them, are you okay? What's going on with you? What's going through your head? We're constantly staying in their heads. Do you want to talk to someone besides me? Just trying to make sure they're okay. And that's your job as a parent. So my heart does go out to his parents too, because I couldn't imagine what they could be going through. That's an awful call to get to, that your child caused all this heartache and mayhem. But I really do wish they would have taken him home that day.
Of course, I'm sure they do too, I would imagine at this point, but it's awful. Javon, you know, just watching that piece of video of your friend Tate talking about playing in the rain and being tough, you know, how do you translate that? And how do you help your school and your schoolmates to live in that spirit?
Always remember your Oxford pride. We are one family. I remember our coach would talk to us. He would say, we work hard. We have a community that watch over us. We would watch over them, and we would work hard, practice hard, and play hard for them. So we are one family. And I remember every time we were in the huddle, we would always break off and go 1, 2, 3 family every game. And we worked hard for our family, because Oxford, coming from Pontiac, Oxford has grown to be my family and all those students there.
Oh, I want to thank all of you and your brother John Tay too, who I know is there. And you guys are just such a strong, supportive family. And I think that you put out a very loving message for everybody who is heartbroken over this story. So I do thank you, because I know it has to be very tough. So I really thank you all for being here and talking with us today. And I wish you well as you work through this. Thank you all.